is they master the art of getting back up. Now, no matter what you do or how much you prepare, at some point in your life, you are gonna get knocked down. But see, for the legends, champions, warriors, and for the overcomers, no obstacle, no trial, no tribulation, no situation is strong enough to keep them there. With that loss and defeat behind you, awaken the giant within you. How you respond right now will define you. Tap into that greatness on the inside of you. They doubt you, so the world will try you. But don't you let anything deny you. Show the world you still have fight in you. Let them all see that champion inside of you. Let them all see that champion inside of you. Each challenge you face is a great big mirror that allows you to see inside yourself. The way you respond to struggle will reveal to the world who you really are. Being a champion isn't just about the doing part. It's about the being part. You gotta become that person. I wanna ask you this question. Are you living life or is life living you? You keep accepting average. Why? You keep settling for average. You keep conceding to average. Why? You weren't designed to be mediocre, to be average, to be nothing less than the best warrior. Legend. Show them what a champion looks like. The bitter taste of defeat, the sting of a loss. Never again, said the champion. Whatever the cost, fight back to the day they bury me. Do or die by any righteous means necessary. I will overcome because that's who I am. Mama didn't raise no quitter. The struggle's real, but my God's bigger. Mama didn't raise no quitter. The struggle's real, but my God's bigger. Fearless. Nothing's gonna stop me. Average is the only thing that haunts me. I won't buy the lies the enemy tells me. Unstoppable. My God won't fail me. I am tight. The lion. Beast mode. Vision. I dream with my eyes cold. I am tight. The lion. Beast mode. Vision. I dream with my eyes cold. Humble. Dedicated to greatness. Victory's mine. I'm gonna take it. The struggle's real. The crime made me. The pain hurt, but it did not break me. The pain hurt, but it did not break me. The pain hurt, but it did not break me. Mama didn't raise no quitter. I told life, whatever you got, bring it on. My God's bigger. That's why I'm blessed and unstoppable. Legends and champions. This is Billy Allsbrook. My God still lives. And to him be the glory. Success is not created. It's always been there. We just have to align our thinking with it, and by doing so, success becomes visible to the outside world. Success is not achieved, it's displayed. Greatness is always available to those who are willing to think in a way that will allow it to manifest itself. Now, what I'm going to do here on this message is teach you the art of greatness, the 7 elements that dictate success. Circumstances are born out of a consciousness that allows them to exist. So the first element that you have to tap into the next level is vision. I like to back everything up with scripture. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Success starts with self-awareness. So what you have to do is awaken to your true identity. See, greatness made you, therefore greatness is in you. God did not design you to be average, mediocre, lukewarm. That would be going against his own nature. You will never fully understand who you are until you accurately see your Father. And your Father loves you. You are not here by mistake. You have a purpose in life. You have a calling on your life. There is a need, a void in this world that only you can feel. You have been given specific natural talents, gifts, and abilities perfectly suited for what you've been called to do. Now, contrary to popular belief, you were designed for more than just doing a 9 to 5, just scraping by month, living just above broke. That is not God's plan for your life. I'll back it up. to do is awaken to it. The enemy's objective is to keep you so busy every day, to keep you worn out doing that job that you were never designed to do, to keep you so tired that you never have time to sit down and ask, what am I called to do? What was I designed to do here on earth? If you want to experience success at the highest level, you got to start getting clear on what you want in life. If you don't have a vision for your life, you're going to be helping somebody else build their vision. Vision is the genesis of all greatness. You build success first in the mind. You chisel away everything that doesn't belong in your life from that vision. You walk it out. You get up every day and build what is already there. Now I'm going to get a little deep on you right here. To manifest your dream fully, your mind must be held to a standard of unwavering fidelity to the belief that that dream has already been accomplished. Your thinking must remain loyal to your outcome desired and not fall victim to the seductive mistresses of thoughts that run contrary to that dream. Greatness requires wholeness, and wholeness is to yield one's entire being to the belief that the vision desired has already been attained. Now decide what it is that you want in life, and then get a vision for that in your mind, and then own it. I don't mean rent it. I don't mean lease it. I mean go to the title company, put the money down, and own that dream. Then you got to capture it down on paper. Write the vision and make it plain so he that read it can run with it. You got to get that vision down on paper. I know a man who writes down his goals every morning and every evening and reads them aloud before he starts the day and before he ends it. He's been doing that for the last 20 years, and now he's worth $100 million. You can do it too. See, these laws, these elements that I'm laying out here for you today, they're available for anybody. They're not a keeper of persons. They don't care who taps into them. They just obey. Anybody that aligns with them will produce fruit with them. Truth does not discriminate. She loves all who embrace her. And that's you. All you got to do is tap into these principles. Just lay it out here for you. The second element to the art of greatness is the mindset. You got to address your mind. The word says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's your mind that transforms your life. You can't get extraordinary results with an average mindset. It just don't work that way.
Get up.
Mindset is the offspring of a belief system. To be successful, one must address the thoughts or the mindset, but dig deeper and address the belief system and awareness that truly dictates the next step fully in greatness. You adopt Matthew 19:26 as the foundation of your thinking, and that's with God all things are possible. With God all things are possible. Now that with God part is consciousness and our understanding of who God is. It's
Come on, Pop.
where God is.
God up.
Greatness that is in you than he that is in the world. God lives in you. You have the power of God residing on the inside of you. The world cannot be held. And once you know who's on the inside of you, you can aggressively attack your dream the way it needs to be attacked in order to become a reality. Champions refuse to entertain self-limiting beliefs in any way, shape, or form. That doesn't exist because with God all things are possible. All things
Amen.
are available to the one who believes. Because destiny is obligated by universal law to conceive to the demands of unwavering faith. You gotta protect your mind. You gotta quarantine all doubters, haters, and naysayers who don't believe in your dream. You gotta get those people out of your life. Your dream is too important to let it be put in jeopardy by those around you. The only people you should have around you are warriors that believe. This is the mindset. See, champions don't make excuses. Champions make adjustments. If you want greatness, then you gotta commit to a complete abandonment of all thoughts and beliefs that run contrary to the outcomes that you desire. Only that which God has promised should you accept from the world, and nothing less. To settle for anything less than God has promised is to doubt God. A disciplined mind, rooted in truth, can do the impossible. Pour greatness into your mind daily. What you gotta do is surround yourself with greatness. People who understand it, exemplify it, and are constantly pursuing it. The only people I hang out with are the sick and hungry. People who are sick and tired of being average and hungry enough to do something about it. That's who you should hang out with. That's the mindset you gotta adopt if you wanna be unstoppable. The third element to the art of greatness is the inner standard. The standard that you hold yourself to day in and day out. Cultivate the spirit of mistake when we think we can compartmentalize average. See, if you let average exist anywhere in your life, it will seek to spread to the other areas. There's nothing wrong with having big dreams and big goals. But in order to achieve them, you gotta put in place the inner standard that will produce that outcome that you want. Just like the world's tallest skyscrapers, success must be built on a deep and solid foundation. Enduring prosperity can only be engineered with solid core values, strong righteous principles, and impeccable character. What do you want to stand for in life? There's an old saying, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. A standard of greatness should be the filter that you live your life through. Refuse to compromise or be swayed by your emotions. External circumstances should never dictate your actions. It's who you are at the core that should always command your response. Your inner standard is the personal code that you represent and choose to live by. Live by the code, the creed, the standard of greatness. No matter what you do, how big or how small, it should always be done with a spirit of excellence. Now the fourth element to the art of greatness is focus. The number one reason people fail is broken focus. They lose attention. They take their eye off the vision. They take their eyes off the prize. The word of God says, let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. That's Proverbs 4:25, written by Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived. You gotta refuse to give time, energy, or focus.
I'm gonna go up actually. That just inspired me to do more.
What's most important in your field or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, find out what's most important.
It just feels like they're trying to silence me. I don't know who they are, but it's always when I'm about to do something crazy, my stream cuts out. And it's fucked up. I guess it could be my settings, but it's weird, the timings. It's happened over the years too. I'll tell you one fucking thing. I won't be silenced. I won't be. I will bleed for what I believe in. Over and over and over and over and over again. I will rise again and again and again and again and again and again.
Imagines the dream. But in order for destiny to bloom, it must be constantly watered with blood, sweat, and tears. Success comes directly off the assembly line of an intense work ethic.
You want to see
can't purchase greatness with Bitcoin.
what it takes?
Accept it is sweat. You gotta hammer, bang, and chisel on your craft until you master it. You hear what I'm saying? They say it takes 10,000 hours of doing something before you master it. 20,000 to become a legend at it.
Come on, Foss.
And your preparation, those are weapons. You gotta use them. There's no goal or dream that can deny the person who masters the art of hard work. Success doesn't have to be complex. Just decide what you want and then grind at the level it takes to make it reveal itself. The discipline. Let's go to word. Therefore, I do not run aimlessly. I do not fight like I'm beating the air. No, I discipline my body and make it my slave.
I'm on Trev. You're a monster now.
Now, to achieve you must first master yourself. What you do consistently, you will eventually become. Your and daily routine must be in alignment with the outcomes you want to accomplish. Discipline is the process
more.
of creating the
Fuck.
life you want by consistently chiseling away the things that don't belong.
Shit, yes.
Stop letting
No,
your
fuck.
emotions steer your life. It's time for you to get behind the wheel and put your life on the trajectory that you want it to be. With discipline, break your body's spirit until it becomes your slave. Dedication, determination, and commitment. These are the three great equalizers. There's a whole lot of people in the Hall of Fame. They're only of average talent, but they were disciplined. Your work ethic and your discipline are your transportation. Where is your vehicle taking you? That's the question. You want to go to the next level? You gotta be hungry, dedicated, and fearless. One by one, you must overcome the daily temptation.
Even if they do silence your stream, they'll never silence your story, amen. They'll never silence your journey, your message, also your fellow warriors. We will never forget your story, and we'll share it with other warriors. Brother, thank you. A story of perseverance, a story of strength, a story with ups and downs, as we all have. Some just aren't very open about them. But if you follow it to the end, you will see a once-in-a-lifetime display of greatness. Amen. Amen.
Now the seventh element, the final element of the art of greatness is perseverance.
It could just be my settings, honestly, but I don't think it is because it's been happening over the years. But it could have been the settings back then, too. I've been trying to upgrade all my fucking stream quality for years, and it's like, maybe I gotta just settle for one platform. Or two. Right now it's fine. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. I'm on Twitch and YouTube right now only. Maybe that's the go-to. Fuck Facebook and Kick.
Life knocks you down. You just gotta keep getting back up. Keep applying pressure until the world folds into your demands.
Now we drop.
To any other outcome than the one set out for. God
I think that was like, I don't even know actually. I didn't count. That was a lot though for 4 and 5 plates. 445s, 135. I don't even want to fucking add it. I don't care. That's what I mean when I say it's not about the numbers. Just add another plate, add another plate. Whether they're 1 pound plates, 5 pound plates, 10 pound plates, 25 pound plates, 35 pound plates, 45 pound plates, 55 pound plates, or 100 pound plates. Or kilograms if you weigh by that unit. Keep raising the bar, but do it strategically. Don't do it egotistically. Drop back down the pyramid when it's time. Time under tension, progressive overload. Pause reps, supersets, drop down sets. Nutrition, alkaline water, stretching, self-love, self-care, not narcissism. Healthy narcissism, not deep narcissism. Not arrogance, not cockiness. But confidence. But belief.
Refuse to concede to any other outcome than the one set out for, the one believed for. All these elements I laid out here in the art of greatness are held together by faith. According to your faith, so be it unto you. All things are possible to him that believeth. Greatness made you. Therefore, greatness is in you. Don't settle for anything less than what you were meant to be, what you were designed to do. Don't let nobody tell you that you are average. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not good enough.
Fuck yeah.
That's a lie from hell. Know your worth. You are amazing. Just the way you are. Perfectly designed. Strategically assembled for success. Go get what is yours. This is Billy Owens Brooks. I am blessed and unstoppable. Struggle.
Where's the fucking fuck? God, Pop!
They say it's lonely. But see, I don't feel being lonely. I feel being around average people who want me to be just like them. I needed people for so long, but they never came. And because no one came, I learned to live alone. I learned to get comfortable being lonely. I learned how to function in the dark.
Amen.
You see, people who don't need anyone and are comfortable being alone can accomplish anything. Hear me out now. You see, I don't feel rejection because I don't have any friends who reject me. See, the only two friends I have are vision and crime. And the three of us together are unstoppable. You're looking for fear in my eyes. You're looking in the wrong place. See, I don't fear because I don't got nothing to lose. People that fear got something. I ain't got nothing. All I got is my dream. And best believe I'm gonna make that dream a reality. And not you or anyone is gonna stand in my way. I used to chase people and beg people to put me on, to open the door, to give me an opportunity. And every time they let me down. So I stopped asking and started taking. I'm a product of struggle. Struggle. 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 I'm a product of those addicted to the fire become slaves to the burn. And I'm burning with passion for what I want to do in life. And all these 9 to 5 walking dead zombies trying to rain on my parade and tell me I'm a dreamer. So what? I'd rather die on my feet dreaming than crawl on my knees to a job that I can't stand to make somebody else rich. You got a heartbeat and you breathing, but you're not really living. You're too scared to be who you're supposed to be. You see, fear is a track star and you can't outrun it. The only way to beat is to face it head on without flinch. Your upbringing is a joke. Your mom and daddy didn't prepare you. Your schooling didn't prepare you for life. They didn't equip you with the tools needed for you to stand out the thing you fear the most and laugh. See, you can only learn that in the dark. You can only learn that alone. And I learned that a long time ago. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I used to cry myself to sleep. But not now. It's not tears that hit my pillow, but sweat. So you feel what I'm saying? It resonates on the inside with you. Cause I'm not saying it from my mind. I'm not saying it from my throat or my heart. I'm saying it from my spirit. Deep down, that's who I am. That's why when I speak, I set you on fire. Cause you know what I'm saying is real. You've been there too.
I mean, if you want to, you know. I don't mind. I'd appreciate it. You don't need to. But the kind words go a long way for everybody. I really do try to lift people up. I know sometimes I may be part of the problem, but life is not easy. We've all been through shit. And we're all trying to better ourselves. Some maybe not, but I am trying to better myself day in and day out. We're going to do a drop down set, 2 plates. Let's get it.
The Steve Jobs, the Google brothers, Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Nick Saban, Bill Belichick, John Wooden. All these people knew you gotta be on fire if you want to change the world. When you living in the dark, you got 2 choices: to stay there or turn into the flame. And I chose the light, and I'm shining, and I'm gonna keep on shining, and I'm gonna burn my way with passion to the top. If people would have put me on, had people came to my rescue when I needed them emotionally, I would have never been prepared to achieve the levels of success that I now conquer. I'm not bitter, I just don't care. I'm not arrogant or cocky, I just know my worth. I'm not reckless, I just won't be denied what I know is already mine. So the difference between me and the rest is I paid my college tuition in pain. There's no scholarships or free rides for greatness. Ain't no free meal tickets, no skipping line passes, and no powerful friends to put you on. Ain't no one coming to save you. No one has already come. This is how it is when you are a product of struggle. I'm a product of struggle.
Yup. 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 Shit.
And only the strong survive. You see, I simulated the struggle day in and day out before the game ever began. Before I ever got in the ring, I won it in my mind. Now I laugh at every obstacle, every adversary, and every so-called setback. See, I'm not like the other people that you focus. I'm not like the other people you've been in the ring with. You say, oh no, Billy, you cocky. You are overconfident. You are underestimating your opponent. I'll tell you what it is. Why I am so confident in my ability. Because I've already fought you in my mind 1,000,000 times before I ever saw you. I am a seasoned warrior designed for overcoming. You see, I'm immune to loneliness, immune to affliction, and immune to misery. What you gonna do to me? There's nothing that you can do to me that ain't already been done. I'm addicted to the struggle. I've overdosed so many times on the struggle that I'm tolerant and numb to it now. See, I don't fear you, nor do I fear those with you, because you are so weak and unready to face me. I'm determined on the inside, and you will feel the wrath of somebody who will not quit until they get what they came for. See, being at the top, they say it's lonely. But I don't fear being alone. I fear being around average people like you that's trying to make me like you. For years, I thought people used to doubt me or be jealous of my dream. But see, now I realize it was fear.
It was always fear.
They knew I was gonna do what I said I was gonna do, but they were just scared where they were gonna be sitting when I did it. But now I'm dangerous. People who don't need anyone and are comfortable being alone can accomplish anything. Playtime's over. I'm coming. I'm a product of struggle. I'm a product of struggle.
Struggle. I'm a product of the struggle. Struggle. I'm a product of the struggle. Struggle.
I'm a product of
Struggle. I'm a product of the struggle. Struggle.
I'm a product of
Struggle. Struggle.
I'm a product of
Struggle. Struggle.
I'm a product of
Struggle.
This is Billy Allsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. To God be the glory. And if you're looking for me, you know where to find me. All day, every day, boy. 120, Grind City.
Struggle. I'm a product of the struggle. Struggle. I'm a product of the struggle. Struggle. I'm a product of the struggle. Struggle. I got a plan, chat. I'm gonna do
Question for you.
just Twitch from now on for Call of Duty.
Or is life living you? How bad do you want to be successful?
That way I know,
Are you
or
ready to level up
I
in
should
life? Are you ready to
be
go
able to keep the stream open for the whole fucking stream.
I ask you again,
Out
are you
here,
living life, or is life living you?
we'll keep multi-streaming.
August 4th, Orlando, Florida. Less than unstoppable.
Biceps,
Go tour. I'll be teaching a 4-hour
some pull-ups.
life-changing seminar on the art of greatness. Arise, champion. This event will sell out. Get your
Oh,
tickets
shit.
now. Billy Allsbrooks live August 4th, Orlando,
Blessed
Florida.
and
Get your tickets now at
unstoppable.
BillyAllsbrooks.com/events.
What's up, bro? Nice. Go off. Get some dubs. a curl.
The genuine in yourself. It will be perhaps the only guide you will ever have. And if you cannot hear it, all of your life, your days will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls.
Nah.
Not happiness. Forget about that.
Not me.
If it comes, well, great. Accept it. Dignity, nobility, character, truth, responsibility, beauty. Those are the things to aim for.
You get to choose whether you're living in a friendly or a hostile universe. There's no objective reality. It just is what it is. You're gonna get what you see. You're gonna get what you focus on. And you see what you focus on. So the more you focus on, the world works against me, I've got bad luck, the more you're gonna see proof of that. You're going to seek it out. You're gonna act in accordance with that belief. If, on the other hand, you believe the human potential is nearly limitless,
I don't care how good you are, I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how much you work on yourself. There's some times when things aren't going to go right.
but I really believe everything you do in life should be in service of your goals. And the moment that you're acting out of alignment with your goals, you either have a problem with your goal or with your behavior. One of them is going to have to change.
I suggest to you that if you are facing a challenge, don't stop. Stay busy. Work your plan. Continue to do those things that you know that work for you after you have evaluated yourself in the situation. Continue to move. Stay busy, stay busy, stay busy.
The only thing ultimately that's ever going to matter in your life is how you feel about yourself when you're by yourself.
Time coming day and night.
Feels like it. If I was, though, I wouldn't be doing this. Or at least I wouldn't have this amount of energy. Oh, fuck. Fuck yeah. Yep. Super Saiyan time. Super Saiyan time. Come on, chat. Someone else run it. Time to go fucking Goku. Come on up. Shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. Phew. Oh, fuck. If somebody does the flex redeem, tell me, because I have it on multi-stream chat and it doesn't show me. The flex redeems. Did we get any? We did. Mosey did one. Look at that. I'm glad I checked. Ready? Boom. My arms are looking fucking swollen. I see, I see. I want to play COD. It fucking kicked me off earlier. All the streams kept cutting out. Same with this. Yep, just 44. I might play for an hour or two tonight. We'll do just Twitch. It's gonna be late, bro. I don't want to make you wait, but if you're up, I'll shoot you a message. Maybe run some duo research. On Fort? What, on Fortnite? You can get it within half an hour. Oh, I'm fucking already swollen. I could probably get on within a half hour if I shower and eat something quick. I don't want to rush. Some girl you started talking to plays it? Nice. Nice, nice. Holy pump. I feel so swollen. Okay. Should I call it? No, one more bicep set. One more bicep set. Come on. Crow, crow.
You want to exercise your freedom on the world, but you don't want to exercise it on yourself. Now, you shut the world down for telling you what you can't do, but you won't say nothing to you when you don't do what you're supposed to do.
Fair.
You're not getting up when you're supposed to get up. You procrastinate, but you let you slide. You want to hold them accountable? Hold yourself accountable too. You always want to blame other people.
Still doing what I gotta do.
Hold
My
other
sleep
people to
schedule is
the
just
fire, but
fucking
you're not holding
different.
yourself to the fire. There are things you like, you have absolutely no control. You are like a slave to you. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, why are you only giving 50%? What's wrong with you? And you need to get rid of them excuses. You need to stop pointing fingers at people. And you need to start pointing fingers at yourself. What did you not do? And the reason why we fast from time to time is not that we have to fast, but at some point, you gotta fast because you gotta tell the flesh who's in control. I'm in control. You're not in control. I know you don't want to wake up. You don't have an option. Get up. We trying to eat. There's a certain lifestyle we want. Because I owe it to myself. And can't nobody stop me but me. You are not where you want to be, not because you need any more gifts. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell you no, tell you stop, tell you quit. You got to get to a point where you're disciplined. It might require you saying no to your friends. It might require you changing your diet. Whatever it takes, you got to be willing to do it. And you keep saying you're not there because of something else, because it's easy to blame somebody else. I have to take complete ownership. I have to look at all the things that I didn't have control over and say, I got to take control. Why? When you master yourself, you put yourself in a position that a lot of people can't do what you do, and then you become rare. And diamonds are rare. That's why they cost so much. You have to be willing to grit it out. You have to be willing to push through discomfort. Nothing that you're about to try or do that is worthwhile is going to be comfortable for you during the process of creating it. Stop with this hope. Stop with this I wish and start replacing those terms with I will fucking do no matter what. It's a commitment. It's not a feeling. Commitments don't have nothing to do with your feelings. You do it because you're supposed to.
It's a lifestyle. Instead of hitting that snooze button in the morning and not making your bed and not cleaning your house, you don't hit the snooze button. You get up. You don't want to go run, you go run. You don't want to go swim, you go swim. You don't want to make your bed, you make your bed. You don't want to clean your house, you clean your house. You don't want to study, you can study. That's how you start to callous your mind. It's going to suck. It's not going to be fun. Do something that sucks every single day of your life. That's how you grow.
Make every day your masterpiece. The secret of your success is determined by what we do daily.
And here's the crazy part. All you gotta do is look in the mirror. All you gotta do is deal with yourself, and we're gonna get to a whole other level.
Embrace the pressure. Pressure creates diamonds. Start to take the pressure that you feel,
God,
what you want to do, and turn that into productive action. Let it be the thing that makes you get where you want to go.
Yeah.
It's just taking it easy.
We're gonna play it after today. I need you to take control over every single one, and we're gonna do it
Aye.
at
Aye.
a time, and you're gonna get control. And someday gonna be your day.
Shit. Stanya.
The only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. I will not be outworked, period. You might be better than me, you might be smarter than me, you might be all of those things you got
Sweet.
in 9 categories. But if we get on the treadmill together, there's 2 things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple. I don't have that natural beauty or that natural talent or this gift for creativity or intellect or humor. I don't have any of those things. And what I got is I will outwork you. When it's 45 on the treadmill, I do 46. When it's supposed to be 20 phone calls, I make 21. When it's supposed to be an 8-hour workday, I work 9. Whatever it is, I always do one more. And what that does is it makes me eventually think I'm doing things I'm supposed to do, so I should get things other people aren't going to get.
You've got to understand, it's not about what you were born with. It's not about what you were getting, where you started, or even where you're going. It is entirely about what you plant at the center of your soul. How hard you're willing to go after something. How much focus you're willing to put in your life. And how often you come back.
Jebunia Stanya. Vera Pola. Staya.
You have to make a decision that nobody in your position will outwork you.
Some people run faster, swim better, but mentality is mentality. You're not gonna outwork me, so I'm gonna catch up somewhere.
If you are not that talented, you can beat them with time. You can get to the spot before they get to the spot. Get your butt up and get there. You gotta kill. What's gonna separate you from everybody else? I do things to separate myself from everybody else. The passion that I have, the grind that I have when I do what I do. I got a different motor. I got a different grind.
I'm always gonna give you my 110%. That's the only thing I can ever say a solid day's work. If you guys do not do that, I promise you, your life will haunt you for the rest of your days.
From today
On my family's life. On God. I've only taken detrimental drugs, and I've listed them enough times to where I'm not going to do it again. But I will never resort to that. And I respect those that do. But I'll never look that big. You never can compare me to them. I'll never have back acne everywhere. I'll never get gyno in my nipples. I'll never have excess body hair. I've let my hair grow out to show the big separations between a lot of my hair follicles, which I wouldn't have if I had engaged in steroids or testosterone use. I've only taken natural testosterone boosters. I've never taken Synthol, injecting shit into my muscles. I've never taken any, what's the new one they do? Can't think of, I don't even know what they're all called, man. SARMs. There's like growth hormones and shit. I've read the banned substance sheets. You guys seen my trophies. There's pictures everywhere. I got fucking 4 cover photos. You saying that I'm not natty is the biggest compliment ever to a professional natural bodybuilder. Do you not realize that? So thank you. If you can even put me next to the greats and think that I compare, I must be doing something right. Fuck. My heart must be fucking powerful. My soul must differ from the fucking mediocre, average, mundane humans who settle for the fucking life that they've settled for. My work ethic is one of the greatest. I can endure pain more than almost any human on this planet. How does that make you feel? Does that make you fucking mad? Does that make you envious? That I can endure? I can suffer more than you? Does that make you feel good? That you've settled for a comfortable, pleasurable life? Hedonism. Obsession. In everything I do. I'll never change to please anyone. I'm one of the most passionate, real people out there. That's just the fact of the matter. You can't change me. You can judge me, but you'll never change me. You'll never fucking be able to compare yourself to me if you are. Because you'll never be able to acquire the fucking muscle that I've acquired. You'll never be able to push past the fucking limits, the boundaries that I've had to push past. You don't know how many times I had the choice to fucking turn around and go the easy path. You have no idea. I could go fucking sleep in my tent outside. I can go up into the mountains for weeks. I can go to any fucking continent. I can go to any state. I can go gamble. I can fucking go fuck bitches. It's the truth. Anything I want. Anything. But what do? I do everything that I chose to do. I do things that not only help me persevere and grow, but things that bring me joy and happiness. That of course other people are gonna judge me for. I don't give a fuck. Who are they? They've just hidden their fucking private life better than mine. I want it all out there. I want to be judged. I want to be misunderstood. I want to be mocked. I want to be laughed at, ridiculed, criticized. I want it all. I want to live a life of real fucking passion. I don't want to fucking procrastinate, worry, and be fearful for the rest of my days being a judgmental fucking hate and cuck lord beta bitch. I'm an alpha Spartan fucking Greek god warrior. And I can do anything I've set my mind to. Anything. Anything. Because with God, all things are possible.
Realistically, inside of 6 weeks here, or right at 6 weeks, and like Brad said, we're about to drop the hammer, so my mind is really locked in. I have one goal at hand. We've been talking about the Texas Pro for an entire year now, so, I really want to prove to myself what I know I'm capable of, prove the people that really believe in me right. And other than that, I'm just having a good time, man. It's a blast. I'm pushing myself to my absolute max. And I know that really deep down in my heart that I'm going to bring the best package that I've ever brought. So there's not much more that I can do from there. The improvements were made in the off season. If I need to make more improvements,
That's 20.
made next off season.
You seem to have everything. I don't have everything. I have enough. I am blessed and grateful. I don't have everything. I don't want everything. Because if I had everything, that'd be so much shit to clean. That'd be so much shit to keep organized and attend to. I don't fucking want that. I've always admired a more minimalistic fucking life. And I did wake up one day and realize I was surrounded by so many fucking materialistic possessions. And it scared the shit out of me. Because it's not the life I fucking wanted. But does that mean I'm a failure? No. Because I invested in things that brought true meaning, growth, and inspiration to others' lives, not only my own. And I backed it up with my actions, not only my motherfucking words. Like some people, they're all talk. You talk about it. How about you be about it? How about you walk your fucking talk? How about you go to the motherfucking arena? How How about you invest in yourself? How about you do the work instead of barking like a little puppy on the porch at the big dogs, howling, chasing the big goals, growing big muscles, big confidence, a stern fucking posture, not cowering away and timid, shy fearness. Nah, bold, especially in the face of adversity. Because you are a motherfucking human being. And you've been convinced your life doesn't have meaning. And you believe the people that convinced you. That's the worst part of it. You let their fucked up thoughts get inside your head. And you live with this inner critic. You live with this self-doubt. I'd rather lift myself up and look at myself in the mirror every single day and hold all my trophies, put all my motherfucking medals on, hold my shield with a fucking rocket hard on, and hold my pinky up with a massive fucking boner, just like this. That's what I'd rather fucking do than... Who do you think you are? Shut the fuck up. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, T. What's up, Snowden? Welcome, brother. Are you puzzled? Are you quite puzzled, sir? What's going on? Welcome to the Spartan Warriors. Please let out some energy so I can process you accordingly. Thank you, I like that. I am. And Mosey, fuck yeah, brother. I won again with 11. Woo! Fuck yeah, you did. Fortnite? Get that shit. Yeah. Fortnite is a children's game, bro. Honestly, so is Warzone. I think Warzone's definitely harder, though.
It's one thing to be hungry, it's another thing when you're starving. Starving for greatness and starving for...
Is it motivation? You can write it. I don't know if I'm going to change it, but...
It's the battle itself.
You're welcome to type it.
Struggle. It's the daily test. That's what life's about. I want to struggle. I want to grind and claw and scratch. I want to dig in and I want to push. And I don't want it to end. Because that makes me tougher. That makes me harder, mentally and physically.
Because real lions
like to hunt.
They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You're not in love with the process. A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he couldn't even work. Because he loves the process.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide.
Is that what it's called? It's hard?
Trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows.
Thank you, Stephanie.
So people can stop calling you weird.
I think I've heard that, actually, if that's a speech.
Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much?
All you gotta do is...
All you gotta do is...
Oh, you've never used samples like this before. Let me show you.
Bang.
ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਸੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਮੁੱਕੇ ਜੱਬ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆਦੋਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਹਾਈ ਸੁਫੀ ਫੀਲ ਕਰਾ ਲੋ ਯਾਰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੋਜ਼ ਮਿਲੇ
It's called Finding Frankie. What the fuck did I put on? I'm gonna play this instead.
Solitude.
But I'll check that out sometime.
Superpower. Embrace it.
Here we go.
Step into it. Find yourself.
Big guys.
And become unstoppable. There are seasons in our lives that summon us to go deeper.
It is possible to do this when the chapter of being alone is no longer seen as lonely, but we see it as beauty, brilliance, wisdom. I've got to find what I've been called to do. I've got to discover my purpose, make that difference, make the connections.
The lonely chapter can be defined oftentimes as a season where you go to war with yourself and you tell no one about it until you have won. When was the last time you sat alone with your thoughts? In order to get through the lonely chapter, you must embrace the lonely chapter.
There will be seasons where you will be isolated, where you will need to walk alone. Until my team shows up, I will be undefeated. I will be unstoppable. I will be a force to be reckoned with. I am destined, I am determined, I am devoted, and I will fulfill my destiny. And sometimes you will grow weary, and there will be days where you don't want to get out of bed, and nobody calls you, and nobody texts you, and nobody checks on you, and very few believe that you will ever come out of this darkness.
God,
you will ever come out of this hole. But you have to believe. I gotta wipe the blood out of my eyes and start to see that it's possible that I can come out of this place of misery. I can come out of this place of doubt and self-sabotage and fear and anxiety and this idea that my industry is saturated, that there's enough people. Let me make this very clear. There is only one you. Sometimes it's just you and God. Sometimes you gotta take a break from just about everything, disappear, come back, and shock the world. I'm talking to that athlete. I'm talking to that
Is that what I need to do?
I'm talking to that nurse, that doctor.
Should I disappear for a month?
I'm talking to that communicator.
Maybe
I'm
I
talking
should.
to that pioneer, that inventor.
Just to prove a point
entrepreneur.
that I can.
I'm talking to that preacher. I'm talking to that person.
I think that is powerful. I can go live in the woods right now for a full month and not communicate with a single soul.
Because you know that when you
I think that is fucking freedom. That's freedom. I can go connect with God.
We live in a culture of busyness,
I can do
and sometimes the only way
masterwork.
going to change is if we disappear. Sometimes you gotta delete the app. Sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to fall back into the dark room and focus on you. Everybody wants destiny. Everybody wants manifestation. Everybody wants fulfillment. Everybody wants the next level in the relationship and a higher quality of living. But nobody wants to eliminate distractions. Nobody wants to disappear for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and get into a place where you can focus on just you. What if you could just shut out every distraction? What if you could just shut out the world for just a season and focus on you? A man is rewarded in public for what he does in private. Can you unplug for just a moment and focus on you? Focus on what matters. Why are you here? What is your destiny? The reason why you don't see it, the reason why it has not manifested, the reason why you are so frustrated is because you have not been willing to forsake all that you've been called to forsake and to follow through behind closed doors. Sure, you can talk about it. Sure, you can plan it. Sure, you can write it down. Sure, you can go to the conference and hear about it. You can read about it. But at some juncture, you have to disappear and put the work
light
in.
is too bright.
Come back and shock everybody that doubted you. I'm talking to that man, that woman, that boy, that girl who feels the fire in their belly. It's time for you to shock the world. You may have to sleep in your car. You may have to go without food. You may have to bounce around from couch to couch. You may have to sacrifice like nobody in your family ever has. But can you do it behind the scenes when nobody's looking, when nobody's watching, when nobody understands the measure of passion that you carry? Can you keep going? Don't stop. You're right there. Go through the process in the dark room that prepares us and equips us for the stages of destiny.
It's time to get real. It's time to get raw. It's time to look ourselves in the mirror and come to the resolve that this version of ourselves is not going to carry us in the stretch. That I've been this version of myself long enough that if I don't change, if I don't do something about this, then I'm going to find myself bankrupt.
Some of the most monumental and transformational portraits and pictures that we've ever seen were developed in the dark room. We celebrate athletes and we celebrate critical thinkers and innovators and actors, and we praise them and coin them our heroes, and we follow them by the millions. We love what they do in public, but you don't know the story behind the glory. You don't know the blood, the sweat. You didn't see the tears that they cried, the prayers that they prayed, the countless weeks where they went without sleep to get where they are. One of the greatest tragedies in life is to live and not know why you're living. I'm just wondering if there's anybody here that wants their future, that wants to fulfill their destiny, that wants to manifest, that wants to walk in discipline and determination. I'm just wondering, is there anybody here that's willing to disappear? Are you willing to forsake all distractions? Can you hide yourself in the library? Can you hide yourself in the gym? Can you hide yourself in the boardroom and plan and caucus and do what's required behind the scenes in order to manifest the moment? Can you hide yourself in your books? Can you hide yourself in your closet? Can you hide yourself in the prayer rooms? Can you hide yourself? We have this passion to be in the public eye, but no patience to do the work behind the scenes. Stop telling the world what you are about to do. Steve Jobs once said, "We do not say anything about future products. We work on them in secret, and then we release them to the world."
Ski Wolf, welcome.
We only have so much real estate in our minds and our hearts. We only have so much bandwidth in our mental capacity. And the more distractions, the more delusions, the more negativity that we allow to take up real estate in our hearts and in our minds, the less energy we have to fulfill the call, to fulfill destiny, to manifest the idea. Everything that you think about, that you meditate on, everything that has to your attention has to be worth your time. So now it's time to navigate and do an appraisal of everything that's in our life, everything and everybody in our life. Time to do an appraisal and ask them this question: are you worth my time? If you're not, it's time to unplug. Time to unplug. Time to unplug. I'm just wondering if there's anybody that can hear my voice right now that has come to the end of themselves and they are willing to eliminate distractions. They are willing to delete social media apps if they have to. They are willing to walk away from everything that is distracted, everything that has diluted your devotion and your determination, every disease and dysfunction and disorder that has pulled you from destiny. After you have heard it, after you have received it, after you have written it down, after you have spoken it once, do what is required to manifest it into reality. If you can frustrated, listen, just remain faithful behind the scenes. Promotion is coming. Stages and opportunities are being prepared right now as you sacrifice in secret, as you put the work in the dark room, as you do what is required to hold in your hand what you see in your hand.
When no one is there to affirm you, when nobody's there to validate you, when nobody is there to agree with you, you build in the dark.
Oh,
and you announce it when it's finished.
You will need to normalize in your mind walking alone. You gotta get up on your own. You gotta be able to make big decisions on your own. You gotta lose weight on your own. There are a myriad of targets you have to hit by yourself. Oftentimes, this is gonna go away into a very healthy isolation.
I gotta program my meals for Factor next week. Shower and take care of some shit. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. I don't know if we'll be live again, possibly for an hour or so. Stay blessed. Have an amazing rest of your evening.
You gotta get to that place where you don't need attention, you don't need recognition, you don't need the accolades.
Take care.
You just wanna put in the work, and the next time you surface, the next time
Stay
you
blessed.
show up,
Don't stress. We weren't born to just impress. Be you, wholeheartedly, unapologetically. Chase your dreams, chase your goals. Don't just chase a paycheck. And better yet, don't even just chase them, catch them. And don't listen to the haters, my mans. They're secretly your biggest fans. Trust the process. Stay clear. Naysayers are everywhere. Persevere. Namaste.
I know what it feels like to be fractured.